Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, I know, a very, very long while. I think my last upload was 3 years, if not longer. But anyway, welcome back to Pancake Party. It's time to revive the channel, make it good again. Mainly because it's quarantine and like, what else am I gonna do? Anyway, like I said, it's been 3 to 4 however long since I last uploaded on this channel. A lot of things have changed since then. 1, I am now a university film student. I know, crazy, I actually got in. I have made 4 short films in my life. You will have already seen one of them, my first one on this channel. It is absolutely horrendous. If you're now joining, I would not recommend watching it because it is awful. Over time, my short films have slowly gotten better, or worse, or whatever you decide to think, but they are not reached peak greatness yet. I'm still not as great as Edgar Wright, Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, David Fincher, Alfred Hitchcock. Can't believe I left him to last. Awful film student, I know. I learned to drive. I have a car. That is, yeah. One of the things I like to do with my car, probably not a great thing to do with my car, is I like to go on random road journeys, road trips. I like to go on random road trips. I think one of the best ones I have done, in a long while was a drive to Plymouth. Yeah. So that journey in itself is a whole story. So I don't know why I said that. I'm just going to tell you the story now. So basically, this man wanted to see his girlfriend. Crazy. And he asked on his Instagram story whether anyone would like to give him a lift. I was bored, I had nothing going on, so I said, yeah, sure, I'll give you a lift, not knowing how far the distance to Plymouth actually was. The thing was, I was not going to drive all the way to Plymouth by myself, so I employed 2 friends. Pew, pew. This one, yeah, mistakes. So we all hopped into a car, we went down, but beforehand, forgot to mention, we also booked an Airbnb. Oh dear. So we got there, followed the address that was given to us. I repeat, the address that was given to us. And it turns out it's the wrong address. So this guy, Snugs as we call them, I might as well give them names, Snugs, George, Ethan. So Snugs, right? He then called up the lady, started having a nice chat with her, being all nice and polite. While meanwhile George was having a fit, getting very angry for very good reasons, because we had just drove 6 or 7 hours to the wrong location. And the instructions we were then given were, it's by a massive roundabout with KFC. We ended up getting there eventually. We went in, small. Very small. Here is a weird drawing I did of it. Cool, now you've got a gist of what the place looked like. Kind of, in a way, yes. So we stood around for a little bit, then Snug said he had to go off and meet his girlfriend. It's cool, it's fine. We then asked if there were any pubs nearby, because we wanted something to do. And so we found a pub. Me, Ethan and George. Me and George went straight in, no problem. They asked Ethan for his ID, whipped out his provisional license, gave it to the man. The man asked him what type of car is he insured to drive. Is it A, B, what kind of class? And Ethan looked at us both, we said car, he said class C. And that is how we did not get into that pub. So we carried on walking for a bit, we found a nice little pizza shop. Got some pizza, never be eating there again. It was literally cardboard with a crap ton of cheese thrown on top. Lovely. We got some drinks. Who knows if they were alcoholic or not, that's up to you to decide. Who knows? So then, ladies and gentlemen, then, we went back to the crappy little Airbnb. We sat down on 3 chairs in front of this little TV, and we watched the first half of Inception. Then we decided it was time to sleep, so we then chose our respective places. George demanded he have the bedroom, so he got the bedroom, even though I had been driving for the 6 or 7 hours. It's fine, because he didn't like bed anyway. So me and Ethan were stuck in the living room together on the sofa beds. They were not really sofa beds, they were just sofas. Didn't pull out, they're just sofas. So then we basically slept in these sofa beds. And the problem was Ethan is, what's it, Ethan? He wakes up at about like 3 in the evening at the earliest, and then stays awake until about 7 in the morning. Yeah. So then he proceeded to cocoon himself and stay awake, Snapchatting girls. Roll a clip.
Gonna go sleep now, like a dog.
And the next day we wake up, we're fine, we leave that place for good. And we go look around, we find this nice little shopping centre, we have a look around. Ethan demands some coffee, he gets some coffee, doesn't speak to us for the rest of the day. Lovely. He's not a morning person at all. I don't think he even knows what the word morning means. And me and George got some nice milkshakes from this lovely little juice bar, which we will forever love, and that's the only like saving grace of Plymouth for the journey. And we head back, and woo, made it back. Lovely. I've forgotten the point of this video now. What was it? I wasn't just doing this video to tell a Plymouth story. Ah, right. Yes, back to it. I'm a film student. I do random road trips. I have stupid friends. I have George. He's got earrings, silver hair now. It used to be blonde, used to be grey before that. Now he's back to grey old silver. He has a tattoo, that's pretty cool. And there's Ethan. Enough said. And then there's the others. There's Dan, there's Dom, there's Snugs. Don't know if we'll ever be seeing Snugs again. I mean, I don't mind Snugs, but the other two really hated the Plymouth journey, and I think they'd rather kill Snugs. So I was going to say more in this video, but I think that Plymouth story is enough said. So I'm going to hopefully revive this channel. Who knows, this could be the only video, because quarantine is quarantine. On the channel of PancakeParty, I now declare that I will try and get a video up every single Monday, because our mantra used to be good morning. And Mondays, basically the whole day is a morning, isn't it? No, that doesn't make sense. What am I about? Anyway. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.